You know that. Are you seriously asking me that? He takes a step towards me, keeping a safe distance. Back up, bro. You've been sleeping since early last night. At least, I don't know, more than 15 hours? At this rate, you'll faint before noon. He leans in slightly, just enough to see my face more clearly. Besides, ever since you woke up, you've been looking paler and paler. I could almost call you Casper. Yeah, ironic, sucker. You look like something straight out of a horror attraction. But don't worry, I'm not about to let you starve. I'm not that cruel. You look like you worship the devil, bro. You look like an art project. What's it called? Origami? Someone just did origami on your jacket. Fix them sleeves. Or, nah, not that. No, they are called that. Sleeves. It's not that bad, I'm fine. He doesn't reply, he just stares at my face for a few seconds in silence. What, bro, you deaf now? Let me throw up some sign language. A little uncomfortable, to be honest. Yeah, you telling me, sucker, and I'm just playing the game. Although his steady gaze also lets me study his face more closely. You got a makeup artist or something, bro? Look at this dude's eyes under him. Straight pink eye, bro. Look like, what does it look like? See, now I gotta go look up. Whatever. Although his steady gaze also lets me study his face more closely. I hadn't thought about it before, but it's already daytime. That means he looked after me all night, and yet he doesn't even look tired at all. Though maybe that's just flaw thanks to his flawless reddish makeup. Oh, so he do got makeup on. I was about to say, bro. This dude look like, I don't even know. What I do know is he loved them piercings, clearly. Alright. Oh, you can use scroll wheel. Without another word, he moves away and heads to the fridge. Sure, then I'll take care of it. Take care of what? Making sure you eat. Look, if you don't eat, you'll get worse, and if you get worse, I'll worry, and if I worry, tough luck for you, I'm not leaving. Though honestly, I don't mind looking after you again. I'd just rather not have to clean up blood again. Roll my eyes while he opens the fridge and quickly checks inside. You know what, this dude's nice. Let me stop cooking him. Wait, you don't have to do that. Seriously, I'm fine. You know, it's not about having to. I'm doing it because I want to. I won't stop until I see you being something decent. So what do you like to eat? And don't you dare say nothing because I won't accept that as an answer. Type. I appreciate you, bro. What if I say anything's fine? Fine, suit yourself. I'll make whatever you want. Whatever I want. Great, I basically just signed a contract without reading the fine print. Sorry, but I don't argue anymore. With nothing else to do, I lean against one of the counters and watch him massage. Meanwhile, the dude moves around the kitchen with impressive skill and speed. It's like watching a live cooking show, just without the hysterical crowd screaming. Every knife cut is precise, the way he salts the ingredients is flawless. There's a saute. I think it's sautés. I want to ask if I can help, but at his pace, I definitely just get away. My god, this guy cleans, cooks, knows some first aid. I wonder if he can fly too. And me, I burn water when I try to cook. Alright. Wait. Hey. What about turns out? Just realized, I don't even know your name. You only notice that now. Well, with everything that happened, questionable. But I guess in your oh so peculiar place, I can make an exception. Ren. Oh, nice to meet you, Ren. Hold up, Ren. Me, you got 3-letter names. Yo. That's what's up. Yo, we homies, dog. Dab me up. Dab up my mouse cursor. There you go. Type. Ren. And this is the part where you tell me your name. Stop calling me that, though, bro. Or do you prefer I keep calling you Casper? Yo, and you Casper bootleg cousin, bro. Stop talking to me like that. All that red you got on. Yo, like, you really thinking you like... No, I already have a name. It's TTK. I should have made it T-Bone. Okay. Alright, bro. What you trying to be? A bootleg Uzi Vert? You put a diamond on your tongue instead of your forehead? TTK, huh? Sounds nice. Suits you. I appreciate you, bro. Really? Yeah. Look at your Adam's apple popping out like that, bro. Looking like a camel's back. Hold on, bro. I'm just now noticing. Is that the roses? Why they look so much better? My fault, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm getting sidetracked. I'm trying to look around, but like, I just be reading. What's that supposed to... Wait, sorry. You've definitely got a TTK face. What the freak does that mean? Nothing specific, really. Just that I once heard it used for a kin just as grumpy. What do you mean, just as? Do I look grumpy to you? Yikes. I was joking, sorry, just messing with you. But, oh goodness, you have to admit, you're really fun. I crossed my arms, puffing my cheeks a little. Pause. It really seems like everything amuses this dude. And apparently in that everything, I'm included too. Yeah, it's time to get him out your house, bro. We gotta go. But is that the real indignation, or are you trying to imitate a grumpy cat? I don't have to answer that. Touche, point for TTK. Easy dub. Okay. That's not the roses, just a random pen. Are these the roses? I don't see it. Look, can we do anything in here though? Or are we just reading? I'm cool with reading. I actually been trying to read more. I'm waiting to get my Bible so I can read my Bible every night. I want to make a list. My bad, y'all. It's like 8 o'clock. I just got off of work. I'm ready to go to bed. I'm popping these videos out for y'all. Like a father making how many kids? Y'all welcome. He laughs again, clearly entertained by the indignation, before turning his attention back to the kitchen. After a few minutes, the smell of hot food fills the place. It really smells good. Ren turns around and sets a plate of food on the table. Let me save. This dude look like a demon in this. Like, am I tripping? No, man. Ah, it's so cute. I lean closer to the plate, staring at every little detail and all. Besides smelling amazing, it looks adorable. It would honestly be a crime to eat it. Where did you learn to make this? Here and there. Let's just say I had demanding clients. If the food wasn't shaped like an animal, they wouldn't eat it. Now, of course, as soon as you put a little rice bunny on a plate, they forget about eating and start playing with the food. Grown men, by the way, I'm joking. You know what's crazy? In Japan, stuff like this is like normal. But like, I've been trying to be more open and like, what's the word for it? Comfortable in myself. Like, this game's kind of gay to me. But like, I don't know. Because like, I've realized that that's kind of an insecurity of mine. So now I've been trying to be more, sorry y'all, I got grapes. Hold on. But it's been I've always been like against, because I'll be honest, before I was a little homophobic. Like, I wouldn't openly express it, but I just thought like gay stuff was like nasty to me constantly. So like, I overcame that like years ago. And now here I am, you know. Playing, I would have never... Guys, I would have quit playing this game as soon as this dude showed up on the screen and said the word sweetheart. But now I'm older, more mature, and realize the world is my oyster and I need to start being more accepting of things. I learned that because I have these girls at work, they cosplay. Just make sure I read this. I get scolded for it, but honestly, I didn't care. Seeing them that happy was worth it. So you worked with kids? Yeah, something like that. He doesn't mean my, but it's clear he doesn't want to talk about it. Right. Okay. These girls at work, they cosplay. And they tell me stories about it. And I'll be honest with y'all, I'm kind of chronically offline. I learned chronically online from my friend. I said, well, I'm chronically offline. So I made that new term. I don't know if that existed before, but I made that term. Anybody that takes that, I need credit now. So, like, stuff like that, I don't know much about. I'm going to be honest. So they kind of put me on game about stuff. I've seen cosplays, and I think they're cool. I don't know nothing about them, and they teach me about it, and they tell me about all types of stuff. And I realized that they're pretty chill, and I was like, no, I need to branch out more, do stuff. Here I am making YouTube vids. I'm random stuff like this. Granted, I didn't know this game was going to be like this, like the Freak Circus. I probably should have, considering it was recommended to me. But hey, again, the world's my oyster. I'm going to get on here and just make random vids for fun. People watch them and enjoy them. Cool. People watch them and don't. I'm sorry, but ain't much I can do. I'm just being myself on the game, eating grapes, being cool, being awesome. Ugh. I don't want to make him uncomfortable either. So I focus on tasting the food. I take a bite. Oh, I can mimic this. Here y'all go. The flavor spreads across my palate. My eyes widen in amazement. This is amazing. The fluffy texture of the rice contrasts perfectly with the softness of the vegetables. Yeah, okay. Yo, shout out to Berlizzi. I keep saying every day now. Because I watched like a series of him playing like the Quarry or in like what's it called? Man of Medan or Medan with his homies, and now I keep saying after everything. There's a balance between sweet and salty with a touch of spice that gives it a comforting, somehow familiar taste. It's warm, homemade, full of something I can't describe, but feels like a hug in the form of food. Ren laughs at my exaggerated reaction, and then leans against the counter, arm crossed, watching me as I enjoy the meal. For a few minutes, everything feels calm. The atmosphere is incredibly comfortable, almost familiar, like we've known each other for longer than we actually have. See, I told you, you feel better after eating. Maybe. You're breaking my heart. What a difficult guess you are. I just have to try harder next time to impress the critic. Hey, It's not that it bothers me. I mean, I really appreciate it, but why did you do all this? Staying all night tidying my apartment, cooking for me, that's not something someone would do for a stranger. And said like that, he sounds like a very dedicated one too. Alright. Said like that, he sounds like a perfect husband. A very dedicated one too. Pause. But I guess. Our character has grown feelings already. To be fair, he did take care of them. Yeah, fair enough. He could have left a long time ago. I don't think anyone does that kind of thing for free. Rented says, it's considering the question more seriously than expected. I don't really know. I mean, there's no big reason behind it. What do you mean there's no reason? That's not normal. You don't break into someone's house and do that. Nobody does that. Ren smiles like somehow my reaction revealed something about me, and he finally didn't do it. I guess I'm not someone normal, do you? You know, we all need help sometimes. Someone to take care of us, even just a little. No matter how much some pretend to be tough, no one came into this world alone. We all arrived with help. Facts. Shout out to my mom and dad. But if someone insists on carrying everything alone, sooner or later that loneliness compresses up. Or in your peculiar case, ends up fainting in your apartment. I don't want anything in return, really. I'm not looking for recognition either. It's the last thing you care about. It's enough for me to know you're okay now and smiling. To be honest, you have a beautiful smile. Plus, I just enjoy spending time with someone like you. Bro, we just met. Yeah, you're simple. Nah, that's weird. No, that's weird, bro. Yep, you're simple. You know what's funny? I tell my mom all the time, Mom, I'm a simple man. This game's weird. How do y'all know that? How do y'all know I keep saying that? Pause. Save. We're here. Hey. In a good way. Stare at him in silence. It's strange. Strange doesn't because he doesn't seem to be lying. Also because that answer feels familiar to me. Ren notices my expression. He lets out a small laugh. What's wrong? Did I move you so much you fell in love with me now? Wait, what? Did I read that wrong? Did I move you so much? Okay, no, I read that right. I cross my arms pretending his teasing doesn't get to me. Are you always this annoying? It depends. I'm only like this with people I like. Ren throws me an amused look. He glances at the small clock on one of the walls and starts adjusting the sleeves of his jacket. Alright, I'll let you finish your food in peace. Y'all leaving? Yep. Why? I'm a busy man, you know. Same man who spent almost an entire day squatting in my apartment. Yeah, I'm sure you're real busy, Ren. You'd be surprised at everything I can do in just one day. Right. Promise a friend I'd help with some things. If I don't go, he'll probably be mad at me for a week. Opens it, just really, he turns back. You know, despite how all this went, I'm really glad I met you. You're very cute and fun. He thinks he feels a warmth rise to. I feel a faint warmth rise to my cheeks. Sorry, y'all. The grapes. Alright, no more grapes. I gotta stop. I even worked out today, y'all. What am I doing? Making content. I feel a faint warmth rise to my cheeks. Get some rest and please don't go fainting again without warning. You can't exactly warn someone about that. Come on, with that brilliant mind of yours, I'm sure you can figure out how. Right. With a teased smile and a quick wink, Ren disappears down the hallway. The apartment falls silent, but for some reason it doesn't feel so empty anymore. Alright. Bust the window open. Oh, okay. What's up with this bat? Yeah, someone what's the first thing that comes to mind when they hear the word love? They'll probably say something like hearts, butterflies, rings, colors, petal, roses. I don't know. That's normal, I guess. After all, since we were kids, we've been taught to see it that way. See it in movies and books and songs. And it's not wrong. In a way, it's comforting to think that love looks that beautiful, that can even feel tangible. But there are also people who answer with their favorite food or some 80s rock band, their pet, or someone's name. Her saying love more than anything in the world. Me, I love roses, I guess. Are we a flower? Face and clothes are completely covered in mud and dirt. At least it's a feeling I've already gotten used to. Well, let's look and make sure all my roses are properly clean. Sorry, what? I kind of properly planted. No, but here they look more faded. I've never seen them like this before. I know I miss our home too. I know, I miss our home too. Oh, let me twist. But I promise, we only moved for your sake. Maybe with some fertilizer, they'll perk up. Pause. Though it might take a while to get it. I'm sorry. Pause again. At that moment, last night's incident crosses my mind. I still feel incredibly sad about my poor Rose, but I don't want to cry anymore. Should I save her? I don't know. I know that no matter how hard I try, there's nothing left to save. Let me check the recording time. Okay. The silence in the garden feels heavier than usual. Someone's watching me. In my head, I scan my surroundings with my eye. It isn't hard. A couple floors up behind a window, a small silhouette peeks through some worn pink curtains. A child. And as my gaze vanishes, slamming the curtains shut. Oh, what curious neighbors. I get up carefully, brushing dirt, making sure not to soil my bandages. Rin. Pretty sure I've never heard that name before. I don't think I have either. But it's so hard not to press that button. How strange. Maybe I should have thanked him more properly for his help. I'm not exactly good with words. Yeah, I could tell. Maybe I could buy him something. See, we're doing too much now. He said he don't need nothing. He said our thanks is enough. I would buy someone something too as a thank you. I ain't gonna sit up here and cap and try to act like I'm some type of hard head. Someone did something that nice for me, I'd be like, what do you want? I'll get you anything. Show up with like one of them what's it called? Them candy, them heart things for Valentine's with candy, the chocolate in it. Y'all know what I'm talking about? I'm putting somewhere. No, my thoughts go quiet, and the only thing I can hear is the annoying ticking of the clock. I hate that sound. I actually kind of like it. My my grandpa has a clock that ticks constantly, and I love it. I want to get one of those clocks and put it in my room. I don't know what it is. See, right now I'm getting tired from it. So he's getting tired. I need to get out of here. Whoa, whoa! Cold wind hits my nose and messes up my hair. Okay. It's getting late and the sun is already starting to set. But I was going to lose my mind if I stayed in there anymore longer. Besides, this might be a good chance to explore the area. I haven't really gone out much these past few days. I've been too focused on getting my apartment in order. But now that's not an issue no more, thanks to my neighbor. I guess I can take a break. The streets are mostly empty, maybe because of the time or maybe because it's a weekday. I'm not really going anywhere in particular. Honestly, I'm not even sure where I am. Maybe I should... Kai! I freeze. A woman's voice calls out loudly from behind. Hey, Kai! That voice sounds familiar. No way! Turn around, scan the shadows between the trees, and then a female figure appears, walking quickly towards me. Her hair sways in the wind. Poor light makes it hard to see her face. What the? Kai! What you mean, Kai? Who is she? Hold on, nah, cause you look a little weird. I don't trust that. She kind of look like... Is she actually a girl? She stops fusing in front of me, and I finally get a good look at her face. Just as surprised mine. Hair, that voice, those eyes. Leah? Can't be. What is she doing here? It's really you, Kai. What are you talking about? My name is TTK, Leah. I'm sorry that, even after all this time, you still can't seem to remember it. I didn't forget your... Say something that'll make me even more upset. Leah, this again... This my ex? Oh, so she is a girl. I was about to say, she kind of bad. I am a Christian man, bro. What am I talking about? Alright, I'm just clicking. Look, don't take it the wrong way, but you're really starting to make me uncomfortable. I hate to think my memory is bad as yours, or maybe you just have so many people in your life you can't even tell them apart anymore. No, it's not that. I swear it's not. I'm sorry, I really am. I think I got confused. TTK, I'm sorry. Sucker Kai and TTK ain't even close. Like, you haven't changed at all, have you? I'm sorry. God, this is so freaking ridiculous. I don't even know why I'm crying. I don't even know why. I'm sorry. I guess my body just moved on its own. You're so strange seeing you. What are you doing here? I like freckles. And how she's dressed. Hey, girl. And your eyes. Hold on. Let's rethink this. Okay. Let's go back a little. And thanks for the warm welcome. Seems like you haven't changed much either. She looks away and doesn't say anything else. Honestly, I'm surprised she's not yelling or accusing me of anything. Okay, this is the girl. After all, things didn't exactly end well between us. Should I say something else? It's been so long since we talked, and I don't know anything about her life for these past few years. What if I say something wrong? What if I upset her? We'll just end up shouting at each other like last time. I didn't think I'd see you again. Though I guess that's not necessarily a bad thing. Type. Was that supposed to be a compliment? Because it sure didn't sound like one. Don't overthink it. Coming from you, that's actually more worrying. Come on, if I went to hurt you, you'd already know. It sounds like something a potential criminal would say. Well, if I were a criminal, I'd at least have a better taste in victims. Though, I won't pretend I didn't want to. Huh? What? Huh? English, please? Though I won't pretend I didn't want to kill you a couple of times. Sorry, guys, I'm spacing out. Dang, right back at you. Well, at least honesty's still alive between us. I let out a low sigh, turning my gaze away for a moment. Are you still mad at me? I don't know. Ah, classic. Sorry, but I'm not gonna lie, just to make you feel better. I didn't expect you to. You never did, actually. Guess that hasn't changed either. She lowers her head a little, her expression hard to read. Ah, so awkward, bro. Have y'all ever had this happen and they're just like, I guess you haven't changed? Like, stop saying that. Like, see, now it's just awkward. Like, the freak you want me to say to that? Expression is hard to read. You know, it's not like I'm someone who dwells on the past or anything. Yo, when I have exes, I'm not like rude or anything. I don't put myself in the situation. You know what I mean? Like, it's just one of those situations I'm not gonna be in. Sometimes I wonder what things might have been like. This is a good game so far, though. If we had, I forget, it's stupid. It sounds dumb in my head. I don't want to imagine how it sounded out loud. Anyway, what brought you here? Peace, I guess. Hey, you, what are you doing around here? An internship at a small company. Once that's over, I can finally graduate. That sounds nice. Nice? That's all I get? I was expecting something a bit more enthusiastic, like, wow, Leah, that's amazing, you're a genius. She throws her arms up in an exaggerated pose. No, I was never the type to boost your ego even more. Leah rolls her eyes, but then her gaze drops and she lets out a quiet sigh. Peace, huh? I never thought you and that old house would part ways. You loved it, with everything you had. Yeah, you're that right. Things change. Change is good. I hate that things change. Alright, well, our character disagrees with me, clearly. That was a quick shift. I'm like, change is good. I hate that things change. Sheesh. Alright, got it. My bad. We both go silent, eyes turned away from each other. Alright, later. Be safe. You know what I'm saying? Like, just throw one of those out. Like, this is just weird now. Then I see him. Ren?